Watching Livewire and Banshee work together reminded me of something that we tried on my Earth once. You and I joined forces. Literally. We combine your speed with my speed. If you throw me forward at your fastest, then I might just break the dimensional barrier and get back home.
What do you mean, like a race?
Yeah, I guess. Think you can keep up, Girl of Steel?
Oh, just you watch Scarlet Speedster.
All right.
I'm gonna miss you, Barry Allen.
I'm really gonna miss you too, Kara Danvers. Or Kara Zor-El, which is your alien name, because you're an alien, which I think is very cool. I think James Olsen thinks so too.
What makes you say that?
You remember before when I told you to take things slow? It's good advice for a superhero. Lousy advice for two people who really like each other. Maybe it's time to speed things up.
Maybe. Come here.
All right. Let's do this. On your marks.
Get set.
Go.
Goodbye, Barry.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here. So we've got some more details coming out about the Flash Season 5 crossover. After getting the release dates, that it's going to be December the 9th, 10th and 11th, I believe, and also some promo art, we've got some interesting information that has come courtesy of The Hollywood Reporter. So it appears that Superman has been added to the crossover. Well, not the real Superman, Henry Cavill Superman, Tyler Hoechlin, but to be honest, with the state of the DCEU, we don't even know if he is going to be Superman anymore, because there should have been a Man of Steel 2 news during Comic-Con, but there was nothing. The interesting thing about that is Henry Cavill's been on about it, saying we're in talks for nearly a year now, but there's nothing coming out. So there's a report come out that said Superman and Lois Lane will feature throughout the crossover. It said Superman will feature in all 3 episodes. So due to the fact that Superman and the Flash can have a race, just like they did in the comics, and also just like they did it in the mid-credit scene during the Justice League movie, it would be pretty cool to see Kara Zor-El and Clark Kent and also Barry Allen all have a Flash race, That would be pretty interesting. That would be epic. That would be such a cool moment to have during the crossover. So let's read this report. So the Hollywood Reporter is reporting the following. Tyler Hoechlin will reprise his role as Superman, with the producers also now casting the iconic role of Lois Lane for the 3-night crossover set for December. We couldn't be more excited to introduce Lois Lane to the Arrowverse. The dogged, terminated, brave reporter will make for a strong partner to Superman and an amazing addition to our universe of DC characters. The Supergirl executive producer said this on Wednesday in a statement. Hoechlin will appear in all 3 episodes of the crossover, which starts on Sunday, December the 9th, 2018, with The Flash, followed by Arrow the following night, and then concluding with Supergirl on Wednesday. So Supergirl's actually going to have to be quite quite involved with the storyline in order to bring Superman. So Tyler Hoechlin, Man of Steel and Lois Lane will appear alongside Ruby Rose as the lesbian superhero Batwoman is being introduced as well, which is pretty cool. There's no casting news, or cast news, I guess it makes more grammatical sense, for who is playing Lois Lane. So Barry Allen meeting the Flash will be pretty epic, and I can't wait for this. It's going to be quite epic. So is this starting to turn into a Justice League crossover? Well, we have the Flash, we have Superman, we have Arrow and Batwoman, which could make a version of Batman, I guess. We have Supergirl, so they could just call it a Justice League crossover, to be honest. So the villain. So because we've got Superman coming and he's OP alongside his cousin, does this mean we're going to be getting a Darkseid level villain confirmed? Well, seeing as they didn't really use Darkseid in the DCU, they hinted at him, but we didn't really get him, and seeing as the DCU DCEU is in such a mess. I don't think we're going to be getting another crossover in terms of the cinematic universe for the DC for such a long time that it's going to take a long time to build it up. So this is where I have an issue. The crossovers they have when it comes to the villains are pretty powerless. I mean, the Dominators were overpowered pretty easily. I mean, the only villains that actually made sense were the evil version of Kara, the evil version of Green Arrow, and the evil version of Reverse Flash. That crossover made sense from a villain point of view. So unless they use a iconic, crazy-ass anti-monitor Darkseid Steppenwolf, something along them lines, the villain would just get overpowered really easy. And what is going to call for Superman to come when they've already got the Flash and Supergirl? There's so many powerful characters. I mean, we don't know if people like John Jones, Vibe is going to be involved, but what villain could it be? Now, there was a rumor started that the Court of Owls were the villain. I don't believe that. So I'm saying it now. It's going to have to be an anti-monitor, a Darkseid level villain in order to sanction this, because the villain part of the crossover is the only reason why the crossovers aren't that good. I know I get stick for saying this, but I'm not going to lie. I think the villains are sucky. The villains aren't very good when it comes to crossover. I mean, they try too much. They tried to do an Avengers Infinity War level style crossover last year and it just failed. Too many characters didn't get used. It just didn't work and the villain was pretty weak. Although I did like the perform of Power Girl, of Dark Arrow, it just didn't work from a villain point of view. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below. Are you hyped for Taylor Hoechlin's version of Superman to come back? Do you think Henry Cavill is still Superman in the DCEU? Do you think Darkseid is coming? Or could it be someone like his daughter Grail? Now that would be pretty awesome if Grail could come down. I don't see why they couldn't use an OP villain, because you would have to think that it's going to be a Gotham-based villain, but bringing Superman in, Supergirl, the Flash, Arrow, or is it going to be a massive like Legion of Doom team up or something like that? I mean, they're going to have something mental to kind of sanction all these superheroes working together to save the day. I'm actually looking forward to it. I know I'll come across negative, but if they get the villain right, it will be pretty cool. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. We just got to 35,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So guys, thanks for all the support. I will be doing more Arrowverse based videos from now throughout the rest of the year. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.